time to get into some of the activity we're seeing over in Zimbabwe now, and that on the market scene with Anymore Taruvinga. He's an equities analyst at AfrAsia Kingdom Zimbabwe. Thanks so much, Anymore, for joining us this morning. Well, let's get straight into some of the market activity we're seeing. The market opened mixed yesterday, with the industrial index recording a marginal gain, while we saw the mining index dropping below the 70-point mark. Anymore, what exactly has been driving some of this direction we're seeing?
Yes, good morning. We saw the market opening mixed yesterday. The industrial index was pushed largely by Econet, which moved a cent up to 491.1 cents. The most notable counter there, I think there's been interest in Econet. Their results for the full year will be expected next year in February. But I think given the indications that they delivered during the half year, we are still expecting positive earnings from that counter. Perhaps at full year, we may expect a dividend. The company has got significant cash flows. So that's what basically drove the industrial index. In the mining index, it was a largely negative performance there coming from Bintura. Bintura has been struggling, I think, of late to come to full production. They had put their plans and machinery on hold for some time, since 2008, but a capital injection by the parent in the first half of this year has sort of brought back the prospects. But as of yesterday, it went down 14% to 1.5 cents. I think investors are still trying to find where exactly that counter is going, hence the negative performance of the mining counters there.
Well, while we're on the earnings scene, I mean, let's throw forward to what we're expecting. ICO expected to release its interims tomorrow. What are your broad expectations on that front, Anymore?
We are not really very upbeat on ICO. Its significant subsidiary, Citco, reported its results earlier during the month, and we witnessed a 56% decline in turnover from Citco. ICO owns 52% of Citco, and it has been the major contributor in terms of profitability for the whole group. ICO is made up of three significant units. We've got Citco in there, we've got Kotco and Olivin. But of the three, it has been Citco that has been driving the profitability of that group. So with Citco coming out a negative late half year, we don't think the group is going to perform. Kotco has had challenges this year. There was a lot of problems during the first half regarding the selling of cotton from the farmers to the ginas. And apparently there was a feud in terms of the pricing, because the lint prices had dropped in international markets, and farmers on the other end wanted higher prices. So the ginas were failing to pay that, and there was a delay in the buying of the cotton. So we think that is going to filter through in the results that are coming through. We also saw Olivin, another subsidiary. It has been struggling with the working capital challenges, and as a result, it hasn't been producing at optimal levels, and it has been making losses since the beginning of dollarization. We think it's also going to really depress the results for the group.